And yeah, let's do some Raw review, man. Wanna do some Russell talk up here. Do a live stream talking about the Raw review. Main topic of the night is going to be about Liv Morgan and Native, but of course I'm gonna talk about other topics on Raw, so no topics will be left out. Let me wait for some people to hop on here. When you hop on, comment below. No, I'm gonna have to tell you that we come up here because I don't know if it's a new person up here or a troll or weirdo coming here. So I'm gonna have to do what I always do. Get a couple of people up here. We got one person in the building. Comment below so I know who you are. If you a subscriber to my channel, hit the like button. Hey, what's going on, Robert? Hit the like button, my guy. Since you're here, I'd gladly go ahead and start, man. Since you're one of my subscribers, that's a wrestling fan. All right, man. Well, we doing a Raw review tonight, man. But the main topic of the night, the main two topics of the night is going to be about Liv Morgan and Natty. Thanks, appreciate it. But I got more topics coming up. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Natty. All right, I'll start with Liv. Well, here's the thing. Well, we know Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyrie set to face off at WrestleMania 42 for the Women's World Title. So, like I said before, Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyrie are two of my favorites. But I do like Liv Morgan. So, with that being said, I hope Liv Morgan wins the title at WrestleMania. So, if no shenanigans gets involved and Dominic won't turn on her, as part of me think he is, if Liv Morgan wins that title from Raquel, if if she wins that title from Raquel, I mean not Raquel, but if Liv Morgan wins that title from Stephanie Valkyrie at WrestleMania, if she does, if she wins clean, or if she wins by Dominic getting involved or whatever, whatnot, however she needs to win, the win is a win, and I'll take it. But if Liv Morgan gets it done at WrestleMania and win the title from Stephanie, she definitely better have two eyes in the back of her head and watch out for Raquel Rodriguez. Because Raquel Rodriguez has just lost her fourth or fifth match against Stephanie Valkyrie. So we already know that Raquel Rodriguez right now is furious. She's beyond pissed right now. She's you know what I'm saying, seething. She's seething and she's furious. So with that being said, Liv Morgan definitely better watch out for Stephanie Valkyrie when she wins that Women's World Title at WrestleMania. If Dominic doesn't turn on her, but I don't think that is going to be the case at all. I think Liv is going to win the title. Then we're going to get we're going to get a, pissed off Raquel Rodriguez, and she's going to turn on Liv Morgan and viciously attack her. Now, here's what I said about this. Here's what I said about this. Regardless if she turns on her or not, I want Liv Morgan to get her first redemption match off Raquel Rodriguez by pinning her for the first time in her career. Because let's not forget, Liv Morgan has never beaten Raquel Rodriguez before in a one-on-one match. You think Liv gonna turn on Dom? We'll see. But once again, Liv Morgan has never beaten Raquel Rodriguez in a one-on-one match. It needs to happen. Because let's not forget, Liv Morgan was the last person to pin Rhea Ripley, although it happened 4 years ago. But either way, it's in the books that Liv Morgan has pinned Rhea Ripley, and she pinned her clean at that time, being when she was the babyface wrestler, and Rhea Ripley was the heel before she joined Judgment Day. So everything I just worded was a whole fact. So it needs to happen. But if Raquel still manages to win the title, then it is what it is. But I just hope Liv Morgan gets her first redemption match off Raquel by pinning her for the first time of her career in their first title defense. Some may say Raquel need to squash Liv Morgan. No, hell no. Hell no. That is a hell no for me with a capital HELLNO. All words in capital letters. Hell no. Because Liv Morgan has never beaten Raquel Rodriguez before, as I said. But the way it's looking, Liv is likely going to win the title at WrestleMania. That's what I want. Although I said that Stephanie Valkyrie is one of my favorites too, but I do like Liv Morgan better. So I want Liv Morgan to win the title at WrestleMania. So it's looking like that's exactly what's going to happen. So, I know that, bro, but like I said, Liv Morgan needs to at least get a redemption match off Raquel. I don't want her to just get squashed by Raquel and Raquel win the title. Because, like I said, Liv has never beaten Raquel before in a one-on-one match. We talking about the same person that was the last person to pin Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one match, although it happened 4 years ago. So let's get Liv Morgan that face off in the first title defense, and Liv Morgan retains against Raquel by pinning her for the first time of her career. It'll be on her resume that she's pinned Raquel before. Then the second match, if Raquel wins the title from Liv Morgan, okay, whatever. Don't give her a short run with the title. You know, they have a back and forth feud. Raquel and Liv Morgan win. Then Raquel wins the title from Liv Morgan. But Liv Morgan gets a long title run with her third women's world title. And this is no diss towards Raquel because I like Raquel Rodriguez too. At worst, Raquel beats Liv at WrestleMania but quickly loses to Liv after. Uh, if a book is the, I don't know what you're talking about, man. You in the wrong chat, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, man. So that's how it's looking. I gave so many speculations about this, what I thought could happen. Now, one person said Liv Morgan is going to turn on Dominic. I don't know. About 2 years ago, when they formed Liv Morgan and Dominic as a stable, although I didn't like that idea to begin with, I said that Liv Morgan was going to turn on Dominic. She was going to seduce him, sucker him in, and he fall for her. You know what I'm saying. Be head over heels over her due to her looks and body and appearance. He gets overwhelmed by that. I ain't gonna say overwhelmed, but he gets he gets hooked by that. He gets hooked. He gets hooked to her when she knows he's hooked to her, and she got him wrapped around her finger. Then I said she was going to turn on him. I did say that. So as the story went on, it's like they led us into another direction with a swerve, and it looked like Liv Morgan and Dominic was really clicking like that. They was really clicking as a couple. That's how it looked. So then I started leaning towards them possibly giving us a swerve with Dominic Mysterio betraying Liv Morgan. I'm not even gonna answer that fucking question. Was Rhea and Raquel cool before Liv? They might all turn on Liv. It's possible, man. It's possible. And that's what I think may happen. They may go with the solution of Raquel turning on Liv just like Rhea turned on Liv 4 years ago and broke up the Liv for Brutality tag team and they feuded. So it's looking like that's what they're going to do. And I kind of don't like that idea because I kind of don't like that idea because I don't want Liv Morgan to lose to Raquel because she's never beat her before. Raquel has beaten Liv Morgan every one-on-one match they had. So it doesn't make sense for Liv Morgan not to be able to beat Raquel when she's beaten Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one match clean 4 years ago. And look how many times Rhea Ripley has beaten Raquel Rodriguez in a one-on-one match. So it doesn't make sense for Liv Morgan not to be able to beat Raquel in a one-on-one match. Just saying. Doing Wrestle Talk. If you're new here, man, you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel. I don't know you. So I'm just saying, man, it's looking, that's how it's looking. That's how it's looking, man. So let's get so yeah. So people think Liv Morgan may turn on Dominic. I don't know, man. At this point I don't know. I'm getting so mixed signals of how this could happen. Right at what you talking about, man? So I'm getting the mixed signals. I felt like Dominic would turn on Liv Morgan for Statue Valkyrie at WrestleMania, or I felt like if Liv Morgan wins the title from, I thought that Dominic Mysterio would turn on Liv Morgan for Statue Valkyrie at WrestleMania, or Liv Morgan get betrayed by Raquel Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. Or who's to say Dominic Mysterio wouldn't betray Liv Morgan for Raquel Rodriguez? Yeah, I talked about that a while back. Cody should have went heel. If See, The Rock wanted Cody to turn heel. The Rock wanted Cody to turn heel, but Cody didn't want to go with the idea and needed the Triple H. So The Rock said, "Fuck it." That's why he didn't come to WrestleMania. See, if Cody would have turned heel at WrestleMania, it would have opened doors for better feuds. Facts. Raquel isn't believable enough to get over Liv just yet. Crazy too. She's physically twice her size. Yeah. But like I said, man, Liv Morgan do needs to Liv Morgan getting a win over Raquel Rodriguez is needed. Like I said, if she pinned Rhea Ripley clean, although it happened 4 years ago, to keep in mind, it's still in the book she beat Rhea Ripley, and she was the last person to pin Rhea Ripley. And look how many times Rhea Ripley has pinned Raquel in a one-on-one match. And look how many times Stephanie Valkyrie has beaten Raquel. So it doesn't make sense for Liv Morgan not to be able to beat Raquel in a match. So if Liv Morgan wins the title and Raquel Rodriguez turns on Liv Morgan, as I think she is and about know she is, then let them have the first one-on-one match for the title defense. Liv Morgan retains against Raquel. Then when they wrestle for the second or third time, Raquel go ahead and wins the title. And don't give Liv Morgan a short title run neither. I don't know why you're not fair. I give you my love, but you don't care what is right and what is wrong. Give me a. I don't know who you are, man, but you in the wrong damn chat. You in the wrong chat. I don't know who you are. What's up, man? For all the new people that hopped in my chat, that's a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, So that's how it's looking, man. It's looking like Liv Morgan is going to get it done at WrestleMania. Okay, maybe this might be a reach. But what? Yeah, man. It's definitely going to be a dog fight, hopefully. Yeah. You finna come rob who? You come rob me. You ain't gonna make it back, buddy. You ain't gonna make it back. I don't know who the fuck you are, but if you come to try to rob me and watch what happens. Fuck out my chat. Ain't worried about you, man. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel if you ain't already have. I remember you from last night. Man, let me get you chat. Ain't worried about you, man. You finna come rob me. Get the fuck out of here. No profile ass clown. I'm good, man. Some clown in my chat talking about he finna come rob me. I just blocked him. He got my location. He finna come rob me. Fuck out of here, man. But anyway, back to my live chat. Ain't gonna let that clown ruin my night. But anyway, so yes. So I came with another solution. This may be a little off top, but I don't know, man. What if Raquel Rodriguez interferes in this match and calls Liv Morgan a match? What if she turns on Liv Morgan at WrestleMania by causing her the match? Let's say Dominic is out there, right? And will Liv Morgan like have the match won? And let's say Raquel Rodriguez comes out there to act like she's supporting Liv Morgan. And she comes out of nowhere and blindsides Dominic and knock him out cold. She does that. Then when Liv Morgan sees it, Liv Morgan is in shock. She's in shock, her mouth dropped wide open. So that's when Raquel looks at her with that blank look on her face. She give her that blank look. Then when Liv Morgan, they know that's going to distract Liv Morgan. So that's when Stephanie Valkyrie capitalized while Liv Morgan is distracted and shocked by what Raquel did to Dominic and turned on her as well. So Stephanie Valkyrie capitalized and she pins Liv Morgan and retains at WrestleMania. Then Stephanie Valkyrie comes in the ring and attack Liv Morgan and take her out. But she takes out Stephanie too. She takes out both of them. Look, man, let me get my fucking chat. I'm so sick of these weirdos coming in here. Anyway, so yeah. So yes, oh you did, okay. So yeah, let's just say it ends like that, how Raquel turns on Liv Morgan by causing her to match at WrestleMania and takes out Dominic. Then, like I said, Stephanie Valkyrie capitalized on Liv Morgan distraction, and she retains. Then Raquel comes in the ring and finished and beats down and beats up Liv Morgan there and beats up Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyrie. And then she holds the title above her head at WrestleMania, like she's coming for the strap. And what we can do is we have that triple threat match. We have that triple threat match. Raquel wins the title. So when Raquel wins it, we continue on the feud with Liv Morgan and Raquel. Then Liv Morgan Liv Morgan eventually dethrones Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World title to also get her first redemption match off Raquel by pinning her for the first time in her career to also wins her third Women's World title. Bro, they switched it to WWL for like 2 decades ago. Over 2 decades ago. You mad late, man. You mad late. You definitely haven't been watching WWE. You ain't watched WWE in over 20 years. You really enjoyed the first. You loved that starting of Raw. Yeah, Uber Femi show put Brock Lesnar on notice. He show put Brock on notice, bro. Brock did say he was calling out an open challenge at WrestleMania. And Uber Femi put him on notice ahead of time. We all know that all, you know what I'm saying? Now, Uber Femi already wanted to fight Brock Lesnar bad. He wanted Brock bad. And he definitely put him on notice tonight. I really enjoyed only AJ Lee versus Bayley and Roman Reigns CM Punk situation. Yeah, we got the return of Becky Lynch tonight to viciously attack AJ Lee. So we know we're likely going to have a rubber match at WrestleMania between AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the IC title. And AJ Lee needs to retain. She needs to retain. She needs to retain. I kind of knew it wasn't Seth because he's not even exactly. And we done seen Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar in the past anyway. There's no reason to give us a repeat of that match. And Seth Rollins beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35. All the new people that's in my chat that's wrestling fans, man, subscribe to my channel. I don't know. We gotta find out. Don't know who Randy Orton was talking to, man. We don't know. We gonna find out eventually. We gonna see how it all plays out. So let's get back on topic. Now WrestleMania 42 is coming up. It starts on April 18th. The first show of WrestleMania Night 1 is gonna be on April 18th. And the night 2 of WrestleMania 42, of course, is gonna be on April 19th, the next night. Okay. If you're new to my channel, man, subscribe to my channel. Let's get the likes up on my video. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and finish, man. Yeah, man. So, like I said, but I don't know. I gave 3 speculations on how Liv Morgan could possibly get betrayed. I gave 3 solid speculations on Liv Morgan could possibly get, you know what I'm saying, betrayed. So I hope Liv Morgan win the title. But if Raquel actually wins it before Liv Morgan, then that's gonna be kind of good in a way. Why? Because that opens up the door for Liv Morgan to get her first redemption match off of Raquel. Also to win her third title from Raquel in a redemption match by pinning Raquel for the first time of her career. To me, that would be the best icing on the cake. That would be the best icing on the cake for me. Because like I said, Liv Morgan has never pinned Raquel Rodriguez in a one-on-one match. So I'd rather go down that way. You watching WrestleMania because I sadly can't. I sadly can't because WWE is spoiled. I'm gonna watch it, man, to just see how it plays. And I'm gonna watch it or whatever, you know. So I'm not gonna sit up and say I'm not. I'm gonna just watch it to see how it plays out. But I'm honest with you, man. It don't seem like it's gonna be good. But I'm gonna still, check it out anyway. If a judge placed a homeless man on house arrest, do that make him free? Anyway, ask me these silly ass questions. Uh, so yes. So like I said, I want Liv Morgan to win the title regardless. For all I know, it might be worth the wait for her to win her third title. Because it may go in my favor the way I want it to. Hey, what's up? What's up? If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm only excited for. Yeah, Randy Orton is definitely winning the title. Look, man. Look, get out of here. How the fuck you can change your own pampers as a Listen, fuck out of here, man. Retarded ass questions. See, I'ma still check out WrestleMania, man. So far, the card ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. You know what I'm saying? We got Bailey frustrated. She's frustrated. So it's looking like we're gonna get Live Valkyrie and Bailey versus the Kabuki Warriors. Yeah, I want Liv Morgan to win the title, but there's ways she could get betrayed. I just had to put that out there. Hell no, I'm not gay. You in the wrong chat. You in the wrong chat, my guy. You in the wrong chat with that shit. Yeah, he gone. He gone. Fuck out of here with that fucking goofy ass comment. Bozo ass nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Damn clown. Ask me some dumb shit like that. Don't. I just blocked this goofy ass. Don't worry about it. This is nothing new. I get these damn weirdos and trolls in my damn account. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit, man. Am I gay? I ain't got a problem with gay bisexual people, man, but don't ask me nothing like that. His ass got blocked. Anyway, once again, to all the new people, man, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. If you're a wrestling fan, subscribe. I do wrestle talk over here. What's going on, Uber Thanos? Welcome to the chat, man. What's going on, Uber Thanos? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Listen, the Kabuki Warriors, they're my favorite tag team. Kairi Sane and Oscar both are two of my favorites, but if I'm being all the way 1,000, I'm ready for Kairi Sane to snap and turn on Oscar. I do not like the way Oscar has been torturing Kairi Sane. I don't like that shit at all, man. I don't like it. I'm ready for it. And I think Kairi Sane is going to finally snap and turn on Oscar when they face off against Live Valkyrie and Bailey at WrestleMania. And when they lose, Kairi start all that shit, and Kairi Sane finally get fed up and snap, and she beats the hell out of Oscar. And then we get a strong heated feud between Kairi Sane and Oscar. Don't know if Kairi Sane gonna come out on top or win or not, but she could. Oh, you mean the small Asian cute chick? Yeah. I mean, I thought you knew who Kairi Sane and Oscar was. Yeah. But yeah, that's right. You right. North Carolina. So yeah, man. But all this to aside, man, to go ahead and finish off this topic. I want Liv Morgan to win the title by any means. If she don't win it at WrestleMania, and let's say Raquel ends up winning it, and let's say they book a triple threat match with Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyrie versus Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez finally wins it. So they continue on the feud between Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez. And Liv Morgan, and we get the story of Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez going into SummerSlam this year. And Liv Morgan finally gets it done at SummerSlam to get her first redemption match off Raquel Rodriguez by pinning her for the first time of her career, also to win her third title off Raquel Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? She wins her third title from Raquel Rodriguez at SummerSlam, and also getting her first redemption match off Raquel Rodriguez by pinning her for the first time of her career in a hard fought match. And Liv Morgan walks out a third time Women's World Champion. That would definitely be a great storytelling. That would be a great storytelling. Yeah. So yeah, man. So putting that aside, okay, let's talk about Natty. Let's talk about Natty. We got Natty versus Maxine Dupree tonight. And Natty and Maxine Dupree are two of my favorite female wrestlers, but I do like Natty better. Natty is one of my top favorite female wrestlers, and I've been a fan of Natty for over a decade, since 2008. So Natty won, the right person won. And I'm glad Natty won clean against Maxine Dupree. She tapped her out, and I said, "Good. That's." I'm glad they went with Natty winning, because I didn't like how they was booking it, making it look like Natty couldn't beat Maxine Dupree clean. Then on top of that, with this new legit badass character that Natty got now. So I got tired of them booking it where it ends in no contest between Natty and Maxine Dupree, making it look like Natty can't put Maxine Dupree away, making it look like Natty can't beat Maxine Dupree clean. So I'm glad they finally, you know what I'm saying, made the right call tonight. No shenanigans. Natty won against Maxine Dupree clean by tapping her out in the sharpshooter. Perfect. Nice finish. Perfect finish of the match. And like I said, make no mistake about it, I have not turned on Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree is still one of my favorite female wrestlers. But Natty's one of my favorite too, and Natty's one of my favorite too, and I like Natty better. But like I said, the right person won. The right person won that match. They need, hold on, but need a no holds barred match. Yeah, no, what they need is a match for the women's IC title. Natty needs to be the one. Like I said, here's what I said in my short clip video about Natty. Like I said, make no mistake about it, Maxine Dupree is one of my favorite female wrestlers, but I like Natty better. I've been a fan of Natty for over a decade. Natty's one of my top favorites. But anyway, like I said, the right person won. It was a good match with Thanos. The right person won. So what they need to do is put Natty on a winning streak with this new character. Put Natty on a winning streak with this new legit badass character. And she just winning matches and wiping opponents out with this new character. And she wins clean. So when it finally comes down to her and AJ Lee, go ahead and book the story. Hell, they can book the story going into SummerSlam or WrestleMania Backlash, however they want to do it. I say SummerSlam. And Natalya be the one to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title. Then we continue on the feud with Natty and Maxine Dupree for the women's IC title. They face off again for the women's IC title. Natty wins. They face off for the second time. Natty wins again. When they face off for the third time for the women's IC title, Maxine Dupree finally wins her first match against Natty to also become a two-time women's IC champion. That would be a solid storytelling right there for Natty and Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree went through hell to finally beat Natty and also win her second women's IC title. That would be a solid storytelling right there between Natty and Maxine Dupree. Tell me, that's the best way to book it. I don't care what nobody say. You book that solid story between Natty and Maxine Dupree, I'm telling you, it will cook. It will cook. Fuck what everybody else got to say. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. How the fuck am I reading the script? I came up with this myself. You get your goofy ass out my chat. No profile having ass troll. Yeah, right person won. It finally gets the push she needs. But anyway, like I said, bro. Alright, let me get bro. Let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here. I'm done arguing. I'm not gonna respond to no more trolls. I'm gonna just start blocking people. This is getting pointless. But like I said, book the story that way between Natty and Maxine Dupree. It will cook. You're gonna have something. It will cook. Do you believe in getting your goofy ass out of my chat? Natty can run through half of the roster on that type of timing. Exactly. That's why I said Natty needs to be on a winning streak. Keep her on a winning streak, I'm telling you. You want to build Natty as Bloodsport Natty? Keep her on a winning streak. And have her to win clean. Just like that loss that Maxine Dupree took from Natty, that shit ain't gonna hurt Maxine, man. It's gonna elevate her. It's gonna elevate Maxine. And it ain't gonna hurt for Maxine to lose a couple of more times to Natty until she finally wins against Natty for the first time. Like I said, Natty wins the title. Natty runs through Natty runs through the whole female roster. She finally captured women's IC title when she dethrones AJ Lee for it. We continue on the feud between Natty and Maxine Dupree for the women's IC title. They face off for the title. Natty successfully retains against Maxine Dupree 2 times clean. And then the third women's IC title match they had, Maxine Dupree beats Natty for the first time of her career to also win her second women's IC title. Book it that way. It will cook. Yeah, I do wrestle talk every day, man. Subscribe to my channel, bro. So yeah, man. If Natty is blood, if Natty is blood sport Natty, then okay, them book her to be on a damn winning streak. Book her to be on a winning streak. Oh, you good? You good, bro? So yeah, man. Book Natty to be this legit badass, and like I said, she hasn't held a singles title in almost a decade. Natty's last singles title run was way in 2017 when she dethroned Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship. She hasn't held a singles title since then. Didn't even capture the Raw Women's Championship. Like I said, that makes my eyebrow raise. But of course, Vince was showing favoritism just like Triple H does. So yeah, man, that's all pretty much all I got for Natty. Build Natty up. Build Bloodsport Natty up into this legit badass, this legit wrestling machine. Build her up into this legit badass fighting wrestling machine. She just running through people and beating them clean, tapping them out left and right, pinning them, but doing it in a clean fashion. That's how I would book Natty. And if it was up to me, Natty would already be a Grand Slam champion. Natty would be a Grand Slam champion. You know who I miss? I don't know if they wrestle anymore. Who? Who you talking about? So, oh yeah, Drew McIntyre still wrestling. He on SmackDown. He'll be on SmackDown this Friday. Check him out. And Aleister Black is still wrestling too. Yeah, check him out on SmackDown. They'll probably be there. Yeah, check them both out, man. Zelina Vega's Aleister Black manager. What? Anyway. I subscribe to your channel after this video is over, man. I can't do it right now, but I'll subscribe to you. I will. I'll do it. Trust me. I'll do it. I'll do it. Got you. Got you. If you're a wrestling fan, though, I'm glad you're here. You subscribe to the right channel if you're a wrestling fan. You come to the right channel. But anyway, let's get back on Russell talk. Let's get back on Russell topic. Okay. Sorry, man. Let's talk about the return of Becky Lynch tonight. So we got a one-on-one match between Bayley versus AJ Lee. Bayley's one of my favorites, but I like AJ Lee too. AJ Lee, she ain't one of my favorites, but I like her. But I will say she's a little overhyped by the fans. But tonight, Bayley and AJ Lee had a decent match. The match was decent. I say the match was decent. I don't know how nobody else feel, but the match was decent to me. Bayley's very smooth in the ring. And she's the better wrestler. All right. All right, okay. I'm gonna ignore that silly ass comment. Okay. I'm not cute or attractive, but you do want no damn profile picture. Okay, okay, all right. All right, man. Okay, okay. I'm doing a live video showing my face, but you up here on my fuck it, fuck it. I'm gonna go in on you. I'm not cute or attractive, but you don't have a damn profile picture of yourself. Okay, enough said. Enough said. Anyway, let's get back on topic. Uh, Bailey always play it safe, bro. Bailey always play it safe. Bailey always play it safe because Bailey, she's very smooth in the ring and she knows the way around that ring and she wrestles very safe. She's very smooth. So anyway, back to Bailey versus AJ Lee. Decent match. Decent match. Do y'all see this clown in my damn chat talking about I'm ugly, but he ain't got no profile picture of himself? Okay, you want to come here starting shit? Now I'm gonna get you roasted like a damn rotisserie chicken. Look at this chat in my damn chat. Ain't got no profile picture of himself. But want to talk shit to me, talk calling me ugly. Anyway, now I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna say shit else to him. Anyway, so AJ Lee, Bailey and AJ Lee had a great match tonight. They had well, not a great match, but they had a decent match. The match was decent. It was decent. But of course, I knew AJ Lee was going to retain the women's IC title. So that left Bailey being frustrated after the match because she didn't win the title, the women's IC title, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So Bailey went in the back. She was frustrated, you know. She was frustrated, you know what I'm saying? And Live Akira had to calm her down. So after that, not too long after that, the Kabuki Warriors came up. So we already set to know that the Kabuki Warriors want to go after Nia Jax and Lash Legend for the women's tag team titles. I'm not sure they're going to win them back, but we might be getting an 8 women's tag match at WrestleMania for the women's tag team titles. That's what I think may happen. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people have been talking about Live Akira is going to turn on Bailey. They're teasing a heel turn with Live Akira, and I did a video about that saying that Live Akira does not need to turn heel. She does not need to turn heel. We have enough heels in the women's division as it is. Just put the women's tag team titles on Bailey and Live Akira as I stated, rather than turn Lyra heel. That's just my take. There are too many heels. Just keep Live Akira a babyface tag team, babyface tag team women's champ, babyface women's tag team champs. Do that. Do that. You're going to subscribe just to talk shit. Okay. That says a lot about you and your life. That says a lot about you and your life. You know, profile having ass clown. Okay. 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 Yeah, you don't want to show a profile picture of yourself. That's what makes it. I'm not gonna argue with you, man. Get a fucking life. Fucking clown. Bozo ass clown. Ain't got shit better to become my chat run your damn mouth. But you don't got no profile picture of yourself though, right? That explains everything about your punk ass. Ain't about to argue with you. Anyway, so yeah, don't turn Bailey and Live Akira heel. Don't turn Live Akira and Bailey heel. Keep them babyface. Keep them a babyface. Keep them a babyface women's tag team champions. I'm not arguing with him, man. I'm done. I'm not arguing with this clown, man. I done said what I had to say. I'm through with him. Ain't gonna argue with him. I'm good. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, man, subscribe to my channel if you ain't already have. So anyway, that's all I got for Lyra and Bailey. So yeah. So let's talk about Uber Femi putting Brock Lesnar on notice. Let's talk about that. Well, the first beginning of Raw, Seth Rollins and his goons with the black on the black mask came out there. Paul Heyman came out there, whatever, battered and broken down after what Seth did to him. So not too long after that, Paul Heyman didn't waste no time calling out Brock Lesnar. He called out Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar came to the ring and he dismantled Seth Rollins. He loved, yo man, love your predictions. They're so accurate. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Brock Lesnar came out there and Seth Rollins had all his goons around the ring in black with the mask on. So Brock was going to come to the ring. Sure enough, they ran at him. They ran at him. When they ran at him, Brock slaughtered him. He took him out. He took him out. So Brock took him out or whatever, right? So Brock Lesnar finally came in the ring and he got in Seth's face. So I'm thinking Brock is about to take Seth Rollins to Suplex City. Not too long after that, the lights came out. I already knew who the hell it was. Uber Femi came out. He came to the ring. You know how he bounced to the ring? So yeah, he bounced to the ring or whatever and got in there, got right on Brock Lesnar's face. So Seth was standing by the turnbuckles or whatever, like with a slight grin on his face. So Seth Rollins did what Seth Rollins always does. He walked up on Brock to distract him. And when Brock Lesnar acted like he was about to walk up on Seth Rollins moved, rolled out the ring, and when he turned around, Uber Femi blindsided him. Uber Femi put a heat, you know what I'm saying? He hit him with an explosive power bomb, laid Brock out, and put his foot right on his chest and pointed at the WrestleMania sign. So I said, here we go. Well, Brock got his answer. Brock didn't have to wait too long. He had to wait till WrestleMania to call out an open challenge. Uber Femi put his ass on notice right away. He didn't waste no time. And didn't waste no time putting hands on him neither. So yeah, man, yeah. So we got our match. Brock, you know what I'm saying? So we got our match at WrestleMania. The Beast versus the Ruler. We got our match at WrestleMania. The Ruler versus the Beast. And I definitely about know Uber Femi is going to win. But not to sit up here and say Brock ain't going to take the fight to him because he showed with Denny. I don't know. Let's not forget, 6 years ago, Drew McIntyre beat Brock Lesnar in 5 minutes. And he dethroned him for the world title. But a lot would say that Brock Lesnar took Drew McIntyre lightly, which is he did. And Drew McIntyre put him away in 5 minutes, which is I was glad Drew McIntyre won the belt. Drew McIntyre brought that title back to normal. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't care for Drew McIntyre, but I want him to win the title from Brock because Brock, at the time, Ben was holding the title hostage. He won't defend it. So that's why I wanted Drew to win it from Brock, and sure enough he did, and got it done in 5 minutes. So I was glad Drew McIntyre won the title because he brought that title back to normal. And he called out an open challenge. So yeah, man, so we already know that Uber Femi is definitely, he's going to beat Brock at WrestleMania. I can't wait for that match, yeah. Uber's going to win. How funny would it be if it was Wyatt Six being there for Brock? That wouldn't make sense. I mean, that wouldn't make sense. That would be off. Can't wait for that match. Go Uber, yeah. Yeah, I think Uber is going to put away Brock. And let's not forget that time when Goldberg wiped out Brock Lesnar when he underestimated him. Goldberg one spear, one jackhammer, and beat Brock. So it might be the same results for Brock against Uber Femi. Maybe. Telling y'all, don't be surprised if it happened. Don't blink. Do not blink. Match might be over before you know it. Uber Femi got his damn hand raised and Brock on the ground knocked out. Knocked out cold. Uber Femi is definitely capable of doing it. So putting that aside, something I saw in the back when Lyra Valkyria and Bailey was in the back, having it out, and then Oscar and Kyrie Sane eventually came back there to put them on notice. Something I seen Maxine Dupree on the ground, and I saw Austin Theory talking to her. And I also saw Logan Paul talking to Maxine Dupree as well. Hey, all right, man, catch you later, bro. So when I saw that, I'm like, are they planning to recruit Maxine Dupree or something? Because I saw that. I saw Austin Theory talking to Maxine Dupree. So we got to see how that goes. So I don't know. And Randy Orton tonight, he was on Raw. He appeared on Raw. And he talked about how everybody kept bugging him, asking him why did he viciously attack Cody the way he did. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot everything he said, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm just long story short, he's winning the title at WrestleMania 42. He's gonna be winning his 15th world title. I even saw one. I even saw one kid out there crying when Randy Orton viciously attacked Cody Rhodes. Looked like a toddler. She could have been probably about maybe 4 or 5 years. I ain't gonna say a toddler, but she could have been probably about toddler. She probably could have been about 4 years old. Yeah. You might be right, Uber Thanos. Austin trying to get out the Vision Vortex. Yeah. I believe you're right. But I sure saw him back there tonight talking to Maxine Dupree while Maxine Dupree was on the ground. Then I saw Austin Theory come back there talking to Maxine Dupree as well. Austin Theory and Logan Paul both was talking to Maxine Dupree while she was on the ground. So I don't know what that's going to lead to, but I saw that. So yeah. And Penta had a match against Dragon Lee. What a phenomenal matchup. Penta had a match against Dragon Lee. That was a 5-star match at best. Let me tell y'all something, man. Those Intercontinental Championship matches, they have the best matches, man. They have the best matches. What's going on, Luke? If you're new to my channel, man, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I like Penta too. I like Penta too. He ain't one of my favorites, but I like him. But once again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you didn't hear me the first time. But what a phenomenal match, man, between Penta and Dragon Lee. That was a phenomenal contest, outstanding contest, solid contest for sure. That match was definitely a 5-star match. So yeah, they put on a classic, man. Like I said, man, those Intercontinental Championship matches, they be the best title matches. They be the best title matches, man. I'm telling you, they have the like I said, the Intercontinental Championship matches be the best matches. They be the best matches. They be cooking. Uber Femi is awesome. Yeah, he is. Uber Femi is a beast. That guy's a monster. He's a monster. I definitely think he gonna put away Brock at WrestleMania. I love Lexus King. Okay. So we had the Usos backstage and whatnot. We had the Usos backstage, and Roman Reigns backstage. So they was back there talking about CM Punk and Roman Reigns talking about how he was gonna go out there and address CM Punk whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that happened. And bro, you love who? Hey, on swing that way, man. On swing that way. On swing that damn way. On swing that way, bro. Uh-uh. You come in the wrong chat with that now. If that's who you are, fine, man. But don't come at me like that. Male friends or not. Don't man say they love another damn man like that. Uh-uh. Come in the wrong chat with that shit, man. If you gay, you gay. I don't swing that way. Got a problem with your kind or bisexual, transgender people, but I'm not like that, man. I like women. As much as I love wrestling, man, there's nothing I want to do and go pro. They put their bodies on the line. They really put their bodies on the line. They put their bodies on the line, so I don't, nah. But I can remain a huge wrestling fan. I love wrestling. But so yeah, what else happened tonight on wrestling? What else happened? So yeah, we got a promo with Reliv Morgan talking about Finn Balor. She was talking about how Finn Balor was weak and all that, this and that, and the third, and they got tired of him, and how they moved on from him or whatever. He was a weak link, and she said all that, this and that. I forgot everything she said, but she went in on him pretty hard. So now they're gonna work on trying to get Dominic to win back the IC title. Don't think that's gonna happen, but no, it's not, because Finn Balor's gonna see to it that Finn Balor doesn't win it back, because he's definitely coming. Not Finn Balor, but Finn Balor's gonna see to it that Dominic don't win back the IC title, and he's definitely coming for Dominic in the Judgment Day, and he's probably gonna find some backup. So yeah, tonight we got Stephanie Valkyrie versus Raquel Rodriguez. Great back and forth match. Raquel Rodriguez showing off her power display. So when Liv Morgan, try to help Raquel when Io Sky came out there. Io Sky came out there and she stopped Liv Morgan. She stopped Liv Morgan or whatever, whatnot. So that's when Stephanie Valkyrie came out there, and her and Liv Morgan started fighting. She got the best of Liv, of course. So then Stephanie Valkyrie got back into the match, and she capitalized and beat Raquel once again. So she beat Raquel once again. So that left Raquel Rodriguez frustrated and, furious. So like I said before, Liv Morgan definitely better watch out for Raquel Rodriguez now. Definitely better watch out. So the match of the night, CM Punk, not the match, but the segment of the night, Roman Reigns and CM Punk in the ring, having a back and forth segment. So Roman Reigns tried to leave, and CM Punk blocked Roman Reigns out the way. He didn't let him leave. He got the ring and he got in his way, told him he ain't going nowhere. This is his show, and He's Roman Reigns going to leave whenever he say he can leave. So went to that. So they had a back and forth promo segment, and Roman Reigns said the exact triggering thing to CM Punk and won that promo by calling him old. And CM Punk got triggered and he hit Roman Reigns. He hit him and knocked him on the ground. But Roman Reigns won't phase. Roman Reigns was laughing because he knew how to get up under his skin and the shit worked. So Roman Reigns was laughing right in his damn face. He was laughing at him because he knew what to say to get up under his skin. And definitely won that promo by far. When he called him old, that right there triggered CM Punk. It got up under his skin. So Roman Reigns did, and he was on the ground laughing when CM Punk punched him in the face. He was on the ground laughing at him. So Roman Reigns definitely won that promo because he knew what to say to get up under CM Punk's skin and trigger him, and it worked. So with that being said, man, security came out there to try to, strain CM Punk because he was, you know what I'm saying, he was, you know what I'm saying, furious of what, you know what I'm saying, Roman Reigns said to him. So Roman Reigns on the ground laughing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Proud of how he got up under CM Punk's skin. And it definitely worked. So Roman Reigns won that promo for sure. So long story short, man, I want Roman Reigns to dethrone CM Punk for the world title at WrestleMania 42. So that's all I got for tonight, man. I appreciate everybody for being a part of my live stream, man, and watching my results about Monday Night Raw. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here and watch me, and I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So with that being said, man, I'm going to get up out of here. It's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.